What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's YouTube video. Today, I feel like I say every intro, a little bit of a different one, but it is today. So I started this program and it's called 75 Hard. Now you might have heard of it before. I wasn't sure if I should document it and stuff, but I put it on my story and lots of people clicked yeah, like they want to see me document it. So as I do my normal YouTube videos, they're going to be the exact same sort of content, but I'm going to throw these updates in for you as well to tell you like how I'm finding it, if I reckon you should do it, etc, etc. Quick rundown on 75 Hard. It's a program designed by Andy Frisella. His podcast is called The Real as Fuck with Andy Frisella. Before, I didn't even search it up. I basically listened to the podcast and I was like, yep, I'm doing it. I just decided that day, I was like, screw it. I want to do something that's mentally challenging, get me out of my comfort zone, let's do it. From what I gathered from him and his podcast and what I take on it, it's not a fitness challenge. Like, I'm not trying to get shredded, nothing like that. It's a pure mental battle of like, did you do these like however many things it is every single day, and you know, did you stuff up at all? So like he mentions in the podcast, it's like no alcohol. So if you have a sip of a beer, you know, you have one glass of wine with dinner, you have to start again from day one. That's the part I like. When you commit to something like this, it's like the whole reason is you said you're going to do something, now freaking do it. If you guys want to give it a crack for that aspect, 100% recommend going into it with that mindset. Be like, I'm doing this for pure mental resilience and mental toughness. Like, yeah, physically it's going to be hard as well, but mentally that's where it counts. So all it takes is you have to train twice a day for 2 45-minute sessions. We'll pop it up on screen here for you so you can see, but 2 45-minute sessions a day. One has to be outdoors. Now, when I tell people this, they're like, oh, for you, they'll be easy, but not necessarily, because I usually only train 5 to 6 times a week. Now it's going to have to be 14. Yeah, one of them can be outside. It's just probably going to be cardio. Me and Zeus go for a walk and a run, and the other session will be weights. Today, calisthenics. We're hitting a calisthenics session with Josh, so that's going to suck. Yeah. What else you got to do? You have to drink a gallon of water per day. Now, I probably do this as well, but I never track it, so that's another thing, you got to track it. You have to take a progress photo every day. You have to read 10 pages of a book every day, and you have to follow a diet with no alcohol, no cheat meals. Basically, for me, I'm going to keep hitting my calories and my macros, but I'm going to hit them spot on every day. I'm still in my lean bulk, so I'm still trying to gain, but I'm going to do no Biscoff, no ice cream, and unfortunately no donuts. I know, fuck my life, it's gonna suck. If you're interested, listen to the podcast. He breaks it down a lot better than I am right now, and yeah, you'll see why that makes sense. I know you just got to push through, and eventually you will adapt to it, and you just have to be smart with how you do your sessions. Let me know what you guys think about 75 Hard Challenge, and if you guys are gonna join, see how we go, eh? All right, we better head to the gym, hit this session. See you there. All right, guys, so unfortunately, I'm gonna hit a Cali session now. Cali's sick. Josh's gonna put me through a Cali session. Hopefully he'll join me, so, you know, some of it actually looks cool. Training with a few different people, and I'm gonna document it for you guys. I've given Josh 60 seconds to describe his take on health and fitness for a Gen Pop person. You wanna get in better shape, you walk into Josh and you say, hey man, I wanna get in better shape, like I wanna be fitter. You have 60 seconds to describe to them how to do that.
So it doesn't matter where you are in life, what age you're at, the main thing is just starting. So creating a good routine, nailing the basics, you know, making non-negotiables, that's my thing every day. Have a little checklist of things that you have to get done, and then yeah, just follow through with momentum. And of course someone will call me just then. So yeah, daily non-negotiables, making that checklist of things that you need to get done every day. Yeah, 1 foot in front of the other. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but the key is just to keep moving forward.
Let's go inside, try not to snap my shoulder, and see how we go. Let's go. Oh, I'm nervous there.
Pretty much, okay. So we are going to go into some muscle-up progressions now, so I'll teach you the fundamentals to obviously achieving the more advanced side. The jumping muscle-up is first, so the jumping muscle-up is all about the transition and learning that pull-up to dip. So you're going to jump into the bar, into that dip position. 5 reps, alright?
Feeling those tries from yesterday.
Should not have hit arms yesterday.
That's right.
easier side of the rep. So you got that easy. And then it's all about the transition from the top to the bottom. So nice and slow. And then feet touch the ground when you reach that lockout. Negative.
AKA shoulder snaps.
Okay, I'm going to get you up on top of the bar in this position. You keep your legs nice and tight when you do this, right? The biggest mistake people make is they fold their knees, but then that takes all the weight from your lower half, and then you're going to be heaving through the top, right? So quite tough. So from the dip, chin up, back to dip. That's what you do. Okay? That's it. Give me 5. My tries are already cooked. Dude, easy. I forgot how hard it is on you. Just a bit of insight. So that sort of drill there would get you to do your normal sort of 3 to 5 sets. That transition is the main point for the muscle up. It's like everything we do in Cali has a sticky point, and it's really ironing out that sticky point to build that pattern, to get that brain switch on, to realize that's what we're doing. We're going from a pull up to then a dip. Once you got that, it's in the bag. There's a few principles that we follow with muscle up. Obviously, we want to make sure you have that foundation strength already, being able to do, X amount of pull-ups. So say the golden range is between 10 to 15 before you attempt a body weight. Yeah. But they're the steps that we're obviously going to do to build that pattern and recognize you with the movement. So the transition for the muscle up, the negative, which obviously doing the eccentrics with your pull-ups and stuff like that is what's going to help you build that strength. And then just that transition work. Once you've got that, it's going to click in your brain. And once we start doing banded, even body weight attempts, it's just all going to mold together.
Yes.
First one, but let's see how strict you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, that was ugly. That was ugly.
Go for 2, go for 2.
Yeah, that was ugly.
That's 10, man. That's nice.
I got 1. Right? Just give me like 3 minutes. I'll try again.
There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, you would be so sweet. But when it's you and me, nobody can bring us.
I think it's mentally now. Like every time I go for the second one, my brain's like, nope.
So max body weight pull-ups, we're going to see where you're sitting with that. I want strict, no leg action, alright? You can do 1 shot, we'll have a nice little rest, and we're going to go into a weighted set, and we're going to see how much weight you can sort of chuck up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 reps, alright?
Back day tomorrow should be fun. Alright guys, so that was my pathetic excuse for a Cali session. I know I make all the excuses in the world, but hey, what are you gonna do, eh? If you want proper Cali training and you want proper Cali advice and actually someone that knows the shit, this is your man right here. Don't forget, hit the like button, hit subscribe, you know what to do, and we'll see you in the next one.